Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today is Thursday, so that means we're gonna start another 3-minute Thursdays. This effect is a grid overlay little glitch effect that is completely within Premiere Pro. This effect will work on any clip or transition of your choosing. First things first, I like to work on adjustment layers, so go to your project window and click the new item button and select adjustment layer. Make sure it is the size of your project and drag your adjustment layer over your clip. So on our adjustment layer, we can start manipulating this effect. All you have to do is go to the effects tab and type in grid. Drag on video effects, generate grid onto our adjustment layer, and you'll see we get this box right here with a bunch of lines. What I like to do is go to the effects controls tab, change the size from to width and height sliders. This way we can change the width and we can change the height to get different effects. Now, I'm also going to select invert grid because that will make the squares white. You can also increase or decrease the size of the border and play around with different height and different width numbers. This is where it'll be completely up to you. Once you get something that you like, all you have to do is go down to blending mode and change the blend mode to screen because that will remove all of the black lines. You can also play around with invert grid to see what the different effects look like. And another thing you can do is play around with the actual blend mode on the opacity tab and change this to either soft light to change how it affects it, or even something like an overlay. All we have to do is manipulate this to make it seem like a glitch. Once I figure out where I want this grid, all you have to do is manipulate the mask on it. So typically you can create a 4-polygon mask and change this to whatever you want. So that looks good. When you're doing glitches and transitions, it may help to keep it down to 1 or 2 frames long and manipulate the grid for the next frame. We're already starting to get some flicker effects. Keep playing around with the mask and even the width and height because this will get you interesting effects. It should also be noted that you can change the color of your grid by going down to color and selecting any color that you want. You can put pauses in between your adjustment layer, and you can even drag created grids on top of other adjustment layers just so you can get interesting effects. Highly recommend also playing around with the opacity because you can get some pretty nice stuff. So looking here right away, you'll see that we are starting to get some craziness going on. This is purely dependent on your videos and to get the desired effect that you want. Play around with your mask because you aren't limited to a singular mask. You could create multiple masks to get weird shapes and objects for your transition. So the final step is to get a sound effect that will match our transition. And for this, I'm going to use Epidemic Sound. Click the link in the description down below if you want to start your 30-day free trial today. So now that we found our glitch audio, I'm going to drag that into our project. You'll see that we can start to keyframe these numbers. So if I wanted to go like this, keyframe there, and then drag these out. So as you can see, we're starting to get some weird movement going on, which is pretty nice. But hopefully you guys learned something today. And if you did, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe because I'm going to be making some more stuff in the future. I'll see you next time.